Man, it's so peaceful out here right now. Look at the sky, and y'all might not be able to see it, but they do have the Christmas tree on too. Y'all ready to wake up the neighborhood? Here we go. Oh, snap. What is going on, my modders, and welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on the channel and you don't know what moddism is the religion of modding vehicles. But if you want to learn more about that and represent moddism to the world, be sure to go to moddism.com, link in description below. Anyways, folks, I'm driving over to Walnut Creek to meet up with the boys right now because we're going to head off to a ham meet. It stands for Honda Acura Mornings. So for any of you that like Hondas like I do, then y'all are in for a treat. I've been to one of their events in the past, and they definitely didn't let me down. So I got a good feeling that this one's going to be pretty poppin' too. Look how open the roads are, guys. Driving in the morning is so peaceful. Also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, we just uploaded the first episode of our new series. And if you're not aware of what that new series is, basically I had you guys DM your cars to the Moddism Instagram, to which I hand selected certain cars to be on the quote-unquote show. From there, I rated your cars 1 through 10 and then provided advice as to how I would have modded it differently. The whole point of it all is just to have fun looking at cars, bring the community together, and show how two different people can mod the same car 2 different ways. Plus a ton of recently uploaded videos in case you guys haven't checked them out yet. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on driving, so I will go ahead and catch you guys at the event. Alright, so I just pulled up the Pete's right now. In the parking lot, we got a Cayman and the Evo, man. We got a mini car meet. Just met the Evo owner inside of Phil's. I didn't even know this, but we're all part of the same group chat to go to the meet. But that thing sounds insane. Oh my god, guys, I lost everyone. I literally lost everyone at the first traffic light. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull up to the meet by myself for now and see them there, but the light turned yellow and I was thinking about gunning it, but I stepped on the throttle a little bit and hella my coffee just flew out, so I was like, ain't no way, bro. Plus, everyone has over 300 horsepower, so I don't think I would have been able to keep up anyway. But I did find some friends in traffic. We got an IS350 in front of me and a STI behind me. What's up, dude? Back at it with another voiceover because we are not getting any copyright strikes today, folks. Anywho, today we're at a HAM event, which stands for Honda Acura Mornings. But as you can tell, it's not just Hondas and Acuras here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some good old Chris Young yapping. Right off the bat, we got Kuya Phil's EG6. But before we get into that, I have to showcase his puppies. Oh my god, they're so cute. Every car meet I go to, I always pray I meet some dogs. Starting off with the super clean engine bay. The red accents are super fire. White 11 Gen SI, super clean. Sitting on some gray gram lights with some super solid fitment. I gotta say, this thing had the works all the way from the ground up. Engine bay, suspension, interior, exterior are all on point. Got the beautiful K-Tune short shifter. Of course, you can't cheap out on safety, so we went legit with the roll cage and the harnesses. It does make me nervous when people just decide to half-ass it and toss a detachable steering wheel or a racing seat with absolutely nothing else. But over here at Moddism, we like to promote safety, open-mindedness, and respect, which is why we mod the crap out of safety. 10 out of 10, shout outs Kuya Phil. I had a sneak peep at the rear end on this Lamborghini. So aggressive. So jealous of all these guys. They got VTEC and I don't. Gotta admit, the turnout was great at this meet. Shout outs to Ham for hosting the event. I am so hyped for the next one. I'm convinced if you hate a GTR, you don't really hate it. Shoot, I'd be hating if I didn't have one either. Which I don't. Yet. Oh man, this EG was something else. Red exterior, decked out in spoon. Oh my lord. He got money. You could literally eat a chicken nugget off of this engine bay. Look how clean that is. Carbon fiber roof spoiler. Nice touch, nice touch. But arguably, one of my favorite parts about this car, the wheels. I like the wheels on this side, but if we sneak over to the other side, he got some Rega Masters. Oh my god. The consistency all around really pulls this together, especially with the carbon in the front and the rear. I really like the look of exposed shifters. Maybe I should expose my Acuity one. Let's do that soon. Dang, this 2nd gen Integra is pristine. I love these events because you really don't know what you're going to see. Immediately after pulling up to a Honda Acura meet, we've seen so many other brands. But check out this black and gold Supra. Got the name on the side, that's super dope. I love the racing style of this. Of course, you got all the tracks that he's driven on. Decked out interior with the Recaros and the harnesses. Man, I gotta get me one of these someday. Beautiful, beautiful. My favorite transitions are car reveals. Bang, NSX. Whoa, peep that wagon next to it. But anyway, getting up close, you can see that the driver really does drive this car. NS flexing, yes indeed. Oh man, with the white Advance too? That's fire. Stormtrooper EK cruising on by. I gotta get me some Rega Masters. Oh, that's a nice GR. But anyway, let's take a look down Candy Cane Lane. The 2 Type R's side by side, FK8 and FL5, super dope to see. Following that up with a Sonic Gray Type R on some blue T37s. This one's all Mugened out with the color match arrow from front to back. But I gotta ask, are you guys a fan of color match arrow or black accents? Me personally, I like black accents, but I do think the color match looks super clean. But hey, what are the specs on these? A very, very clean OEM Plus STI. Here we have K's boosted 9th Gen SI. It's amazing to think that a boosted SI from previous generations will keep up or even smoke a modern day Type R. Of course, my SI won't do it, but this one will for sure do it. I love all the details in the interior of the car, and yes, it is on bags. Holes in the bumper and a slow play? Nah, you know he's fast as hell. The black and white combo is super solid, and even though the vehicle is black with white and red accents, I do think the blue roll cage is a nice touch. It's crazy to think I was originally supposed to get a 9th gen SI before getting my 10th, but had I got the 9th, it would have looked like this. And parked to the left of him is his brother's Acura. It made me so happy seeing all these cars with white wheels because white wheels are my absolute favorite. Really clean OEM Plus S2000 with the OG Volk racing wheels and the color matched lug nuts. The amount of body kits available for this car is insane. You know, I actually didn't realize the Supra was missing a headlight when I recorded this video. But hey, Super Avenue, am I right? Is that Saucy SI? They all had some really dope engine bays, but I got another question for you guys. Do you like forged or weave carbon? Or to add on to that, do you like honeycomb carbon? Me, I'm a weave guy. That's gotta be my favorite spoiler for the Subi hatches. Red Type R on some chrome tees, followed up by his buddy on some chrome gram lights. Man, these are some dope cars. Anyway, let's carry on. But check out the ambiance, guys. Look, everyone's having so much fun. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Damn. Sleepers at a Honda meet just makes sense. Great to see the variety of cars here. Look at this Corvette on some white wheels, followed up by a Dodge Neon. This was pristine. You don't really see white wheels on muscle cars. I like it. GSF and a beautiful yellow 350 Nismo, which is dope to see by the yellow Neon SRT. These cars are great tuners and they can handle power like a beast. I know for a fact it could smoke my SI any day. Slam the Cords and Camrys are proof that fitment makes everything. Just look at all these guys. They got some pretty damn good fitment. Check out this massive carbon fiber intake with no cone on it. Bet it sounds crazy. I would classify this as a sleeper. Pretty normal exterior with a super clean engine bay. I'm lacking like crazy. Y'all got me thinking I need to be cleaning my engine bay. One of the best looking cars from factory. This one too. Preludes are pretty fire. Extra points for the black. We got a nice sporty FRS sitting on T37s. These Accords were so low that they made the stock suspension one look like a rock crawler. Look man, look squatted. Gutted K-swapped EG with the Acuity goodies as you can see. I really like the aluminum against the white. Check out this reservoir setup with the ice bottle. Pretty dope if you ask me. Guarantee you this thing is a blast to drive. Oh, who is designing Hondas and Acuras in the 90s? Beautiful E30 towards the outskirts of the parking lot, but we also have this Evo and a Type R. Looks like he's chilling on some gunmetal gram lights, super nice touch. In front of that, we got an old school CRX SI, baby. Another one of my most favorite looking cars. Have y'all ever felt the clutches in these? Super light. I was just checking out this Boost Blue Type R, then I happened to stumble on Dom's WRX. Yes, this is the same VB WRX that you saw in the Street Vaders Cars and Coffee meet. Next up, we got NSX Heaven. Have you guys ever seen this many NSXs next to each other? Because I sure haven't. I know I've been saying this car, that car, this car is all my favorite looking cars, but the NSX has got to be the top 2 in my list. Japanese engineering with Italian inspiration, it really doesn't get better than this. I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy this, but comment down below which NSX was your favorite. Moment of silence over. Anyway, after those 3 NSXs left, 3 Supras came in and took their spots. Of course, I got distracted, had to look at Dom's VB again. These cars have grown a lot on me since they came out. Over here, we got Corey's Moddism Type R sitting next to CJ's Type R that he just picked up, so congratulations on joining the Honda fam, my boy. K-swapped, chromed out, and supercharged. This Integra right here is the definition of a sleeper. Oh yeah, and I didn't even mention yet, the interior is fully gutted out with a roll cage and a short shifter. Definitely a rocket. Got another OEM Plus S2000. This one right here was a major sleeper. I wish I had an audio clip of him pulling off from the meet because it literally sounded like a Hellcat. Actually, scratch that. The supercharger in this one was way louder than a Hellcat. Check out that heat wrap. Another very clean and pristine EG Civic. I can't decide whether or not I like the EG or EK more. What do you guys think? Wide body S2000s. Oh man, these are something else. This one was a pretty solid lineup too. Stoked to see the 2 GR Corollas side by side and a slam GR86. JDM swapped Integra looking pretty neat. Such nice proportions. The fact that this was hosted at a Honda dealership was just a cherry on top. I'm a Honda fanboy for life, but hey, Mark IV Supras, oh my. Beautiful E46 M3. Yo, was that a Honda scooter? No way. Of course, that GR Corolla sitting on TEs. This one was really unique. You don't really see this too often. Man, the color of that BRZ is insane. We got Romeo's Lexus, of course, with the man himself, Rudolph the Red-Nosed S2K. Ah yes, such a beautiful Porsche. Check out the massive dinner table wing and that green roll cage inside. Homie copped the 10th Gen SI cause of me, bro. How inspirational. Really, all you gotta do is just suspension and wheels with these cars. Two really nice GTIs with dope fitment. One of them has chrome tint. Camaro smack dab in the middle of a bunch of tuners. I love it. This is Jaren's SI, and as you can see, he has an authentic Veris hood fitted to it. But the uniqueness doesn't stop there, folks. If you take a look, you could see a Mugen front lip. Of course, you got the OG T37s, and check out that two-tone rear end. That is definitely unique. Digging it. Next up, we have this really dope 10th Gen SI that I believe is on bags. But he got the cool white badge that I've been looking for. Shout out to Cutie, of course. But look at Chris in his natural habitat checking out all these Hondas. Beautiful hardtop S2000. I thought this was kills bugs fast at first, but this is definitely a driver car. And he got the OG J's Racing. They somehow fit a mini trail in a Honda Fit. Wow. Tons and tons of sick lineups at this meet. I had a blast filming everything. I was actually in that first aisle alone for over an hour just filming and talking to everyone. But truthfully, seeing all of these Integras made me so genuinely happy. I kid you not when I say I love Hondas above any car. There were so many K-swaps that I saw this day that it got me thinking, when I get an Integra, should I boost the B-Series or should I do a K-swap? I don't know, guys. The cameraman never dies. So close it went out of focus. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Honda has some of the most aesthetically pleasing cars from the 90s all the way to modern day. They just do it right. I wonder how many of these cars are buddies with each other. Here we have more Integras. Are you a USDM or JDM guy? Personally, I like the USDM just because it's that much more recognizable. But of course, both look amazing. Man, y'all really making me want to buy a GSR right now. And inside the service center, we have a beautiful red with chrome FK8, as long as some other Type Rs and some Integras. T37's already ballin', but chrome, that's ballin'. Beautiful bronze Integra. And more beautiful Integra Type Rs. Guys, I just gotta say, the FK8 will always have my heart, even over the FL5. Here we have Junior 2nd Gen Integra. Let me just get it out there right now. This is the cleanest 2nd Gen Integra I have ever seen. I had actually come across this car years ago at a meet over at Bay Tires, but we never even talked to each other until this day. This is for sure a magazine car. I just noticed he color matched one pair of the spokes. I don't know how to describe that. Looks sick though. Then we got this beautiful non-gatekeeper with his fitment specs on the fender. I'm such a Star Wars nerd, I can guarantee you that's Boba Fett. Roll cage and carbon fiber panels in the rear, clean. The rain started coming, so people are starting to dip, but I had to film everyone rolling out. Integra Type R, got an FK8 Type R, followed by his other buddy with another Mugen set. It's kind of crazy how there's more Type Rs than SIs driving around the Bay Area. We got this super dope Accord that I accidentally called a JDM swapped Integra at first. I literally went up to the owner and apologized and hugged him. But anyway, we got this beautiful green Type R pulling off and another wagon and an 8th Gen SI. Oh, car reveal. No way, they're twins? Clean and simple EG Civic, I likes it. Man, gotta check Facebook Marketplace to see if they got those wagons for sale. Sick ass lineup leaving. Technically, this is the 5th Gen Integra since the 4th was the RSX. I remember you from Cali Creaming. It's so wild seeing all the Phoenix yellow. The 11th Gen front lips look a lot better than the 10th, I will say. This was probably the cleanest Type R though. But yeah, that's me all by my lonesome walking back to my car because the ham meet was over. Overall, I had a blast and I'm super excited for the next one. Let's go home. So I've been following this 350 all the way home. I don't know what rear bumper that is, but the rear end on this specific one is super sick. Oh yeah, this that Bay Area traffic, baby. Surprise, it's actually a couple weeks later now. I took a short break just for the holidays. Well, I was actually filming the entire time, but I just didn't edit any of it. So here's what you guys can expect in the near future. Since the last time I filmed, we've held 2 meets, and we're in the process of hosting our 3rd one, and this one's special. It's gonna be a California Super Meet. And if you've never heard of a California Super Meet, basically we're just inviting groups from all over California just so we can all hang out and enjoy some nice cars. I'm really hyped for that one, hoping the turnout is great as always. But aside from that, we also filmed a POV toge with Josh, and in this video I'm running a new camera setup. So basically I had a GoPro with a chest rig and I put like 5 extensions on to brought it up to right about here, and it was actually working. It looked pretty legit, but I would probably super glue those joints together. On top of that, we also got more vlogs with the boys because we slapped on some spacers and a black banner on Vaughn's Accord, and I will be wrapping a Tesla Model Y bumper this week. I don't think I'm going to be filming much of that for YouTube. I'll probably just be talking to you guys. But yeah, things have been super busy around here. And other big news, the RX-7 in boost we believe hoodies just arrived. I'm debating on whether or not I should release it in January as planned, or if I should push it back towards February, that way we're not rushing anything. They did arrive a little bit later than expected, so that's the only reason why I'd push it towards February. But if you guys don't know what hoodies we're talking about, let me show you. Damn, check out this bad boy right here. Pretty freaking cool design if I do say so myself. As you can see, we have a RX-7 with the pop-ups open. And if you guys remember, on my sample, I decided to make them closed just for fun. But yes, you guys got the open version, which personally I think looks a lot cooler. But yeah, clean and simple. Comment down below if we should release these in late January or early February. We also added some nice goodies to the store, like some banner restocks, because I know you guys love the banners. And on top of that, we also offer a new 20-inch chrome decal. Chrome or oil slick, same thing. If you're interested in checking out our collection and or learning more about Moddism, be sure to go to moddism.com, link in the description below. That's where all of our information and merchandise are located. We got a wide variety of dope car hoodies, banners, decals, flight tags, license plate frames, you name it. I guarantee you though, you'll fall in love with at least 1 or 2 items on the store. But of course, don't take my word for it, check out moddism.com for yourself. Anyways, folks, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the voiceovers at car meets because, yeah, it's going to happen a lot in the future, especially since they have music at these events. And I don't want to tell them to stop playing the music just for me. And I don't want y'all to just be looking at cars without hearing anything. So bam, voiceover, best of both worlds. And I would also like to take another moment to thank Ham so much for hosting the event. We will actually have a Moddism booth at the next Ham event. I'm extremely excited for that because at this event I met so many of you. It will always be dope getting to connect with the community more. And the crazier part is I started posting on Instagram about last year, whereas before it was strictly just TikTok and the occasional YouTube video. Now when people say they see my videos, I don't even know where they find them. So just out of curiosity, did you discover me on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube? So once again, before we end off the video, shoutouts again to Ham and shoutouts to the Moddism community as well. Y'all keep doing what you're doing because we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your significant other, tell their family. Don't be a gatekeeper. Anyways, guys, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's the best way to give me feedback on how I've been doing for you guys, because ultimately, I want to create the best content possible that you guys can imagine. But I currently have the funding of Adam LZ and TJ Hunt, like, when they were born. Don't worry though, one day we will get to that level. And fear not, my modest, even though this is the end of today's video, I will be back in the near future. But for now, you know how it goes. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll catch you guys soon.